ice cream, you scream. These triple chocolate raspberry muffins have you screaming for ice cream. We start with 4 ounces semi-sweet hard chocolate, 1/3 cup unsweetened natural cocoa powder, 1 overflowing cup of semi-sweet or dark chocolate chips, and 3/4 cups of fresh raspberries. We take our chocolate bar and coarsely chop it on a chopping block with a sharp knife. This will aid in the melting of the chocolate. Once we get it finely chopped or coarsely chopped, we're going to add it to the butter. This is 1/2 cup of unsalted room temperature butter, and we're going to melt the two together. The room temperature of the butter will help it melt at the same pace as the chocolate. Typically I use a microwave for this. Once it's rested for 5 minutes, we're going to stir it up, make sure everything's consistent, and add the 3/4 cups of granulated sugar to the mixture, 2 room temperature large eggs, 1/3 cup of room temperature sour cream or plain yogurt, and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and set it aside. Mix our 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour with a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I like to sift my ingredients together just so they mix well together, and I know everything is of the same size as can be and no clumps are in my flour. From this point, I'm going to take my 1/3 cup of unsweetened natural cocoa powder and add it to the flour, and salt and baking soda, and I'm going to stir it together until it becomes all one color. Once it's consistent, I'm going to take my melted chocolate and add it to the powder, and I'm going to mix it all together until it becomes nice and gooey. If you like my recipes, please subscribe, give me a like, give me a note. There's more to come. Appreciate your support. This looks pretty good, so I'm ready to put it in the muffin tins. As soon as I put in my raspberries and my 1 cup of chocolate chips. That was 3/4 cups fresh raspberry, 1 cup of chocolate chips. Stir it together, just barely blending it. Don't want to break the raspberries up too much. Once that looks good, I'm going to grab my muffin tin now. I like to use a lined muffin tin. Makes cleanup easier and the handling of the end product easier as well. Once it's all filled up, I'm going to clean the muffin tin off a little bit before I put it in my preheated oven. The oven has been preheated to 425 degrees. Place it in the oven at 425 degrees for 5 minutes. Once that 5-minute period is up, I'm not going to open the door. I'm going to change the temperature 350 degrees for 18 minutes. Check on the muffins after 18 minutes. They look good. I'm going to check them with a toothpick. If my toothpick comes out clean, they're time to come out. You want your muffins to cool down for 10 and 20 minutes before you take them out. Give them a little shake to make sure they're all loose. These are so close to brownies. They're so delicious. They're well worth your time. Hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel.